Hey, all you beautiful awakened souls. It's your girl, Alex, coming in with another epic episode. Today, y'all, we are doing the Super New Moon in Pisces workshop. We're going to be doing oracle cards. We're going to be doing singing bowls and breath work. I'm going to get into the astrology and all the energies that are happening right now. Man, we talked about this before. If you've been following me for a minute, you know I've been talking about this for a while now, where it's 2023, y'all. This is the year that we are going to make magic happen. This is the year that everything is literally coming true. And that's why I'm so excited about today, y'all, because literally all the details I'm going to get into, but literally you can quite literally capture and get your dreams. You're not just chasing them. Like, now is the time to manifest your reality. So before we do that, in the description, y'all, if you are feeling called to donate for today's workshop, it is a pay what you can. All donations are graciously accepted. We do have a free workshop coming up on Sunday, February 26th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's a dance, universal law, and a bit of psychoeducation. We're going to get into creating, manifesting, and a little bit of understanding a little of how the brain works and why we repeat and do some of the things we do. So I'm super excited. It's going to be a powerful free event, 2 hours. Sign up in the links in the description. And and of course, we do have some fresh pups on the ground, our Pomskies puppies. You'll find all the information about that. They're spiritually awakened. They're turnkey at 8 weeks. Hey, they're litter box trained. They're crate trained. They're just a whole cognitive development program. It's amazing what we've been able to create over the years. So we do have some pups available still in the upcoming litters. So go ahead and find all the links in the description. So, okay, now let's get into it. Let me grab my notes. If you guys are feeling called to, I highly recommend grabbing a notebook and a pen. We're going to be doing some journal prompts. We're going to be doing some writing and getting super clear, because I was so excited for our meditation, y'all. I was like meditating on it this morning. And for real, it's just, oh man, we're just swimming deep in these energies. These energies are so crazy hot, and I'm excited. Okay, so hopefully you've gotten a pen and paper, grab some water, grab some snacks, because we're going to be getting into this, y'all. And so the super new moon, all right, we're in the Pisces sign for the February one. And this is all about endings and beginnings. Okay, let me tell you why. So the Pisces new moon is in 1 degree of Pisces. The sun is actually still in Aquarius, but it's at the very last degree. It's at 29 degrees of Aquarius. And so it's at the very end. And Aquarius is very fixed. It's very firm. It's very kind of more rigid. Whereas Pisces is it's the two fish, right? It's fluid, it's flowing, it's emotional. It's, and of course, if you have watched me, I talk all about manifesting and all of that stuff, but how it comes from the energy center, right? It's how our body communicates. I'll dig more into that later on, but ultimately it's our emotional state that amplifies our ability to manifest. So as we're swimming in the Pisces, of course, the new moon is naturally about creating something new. So we're already in that new energy. So then, of course, you see why I'm excited and why it's so intense, because it's energy compounding on top of energy on top of energy, and it's just building, right? And so you have the other thing is Pisces in 1 degree, the moon in 1 degree of Pisces is the 4th new moon in a row that this has happened, and we're supposed to have it again in the new moon for March. It's going to be in the 1st degree. And so these are all about the beginnings, right? And we are seeing such transformation in 2023. The whole year is just massive energy, bursts, we're experiencing right now. And it's amazing, because when we can sit back and actually take, not advantage of it, but take advantage of it in the sense of, use it to your advantage to be able to create what it is you want, being aware of okay, so what am I being called to end right now? What am I being called to maybe complete? Is there a cycle of completion you're needing to do still out of this? And so this is where you're coming into really maybe having a hard look in the mirror, honestly, for whoever it's resonating with. Look yourself in the mirror and have this time with yourself and really get crystal clear. That's actually what we're going to be doing with the scripting here shortly, is we're going to be getting crystal clear on at least one thing that you're wanting to actively cultivate. And that could be and especially love, we're going to get more into that, but the whole relationships and like love itself in general is super amplified. So maybe it is about relationships. That's coming up massively in the collective. And we're going to get into it, but I mean, it's seen in the energy. So it's like, yeah, of course that's coming up with relationships. It could be relationship with your spouse. It could be relationship with yourself, your children, friends, colleagues, whatever it is. It's just relationships in general. So like if there's something that's coming up for you that's like, hey, we're needing to kind of cultivate this relationship or heal it, whatever it is, you might have to get really clear with yourself in the mirror and decide what do you want to create out of it. And so the reason I say all of this is happening is so some of the transits that are actually happening is so Neptune, which is the ruler of Pisces, is conjunct Venus and Pisces. So it's a very harmonic, basically, connection, okay? This is where the romance, love with the divine forces, so like God, creator, being able to tune in. Oh, I'm so excited for our meditation. It's beautiful. Tuning in, connecting with your animals, nature, people, and encouraging forgiveness and a new perception on a bad situation. That one was really big for me. That just hit me too. Where it's being able to have a new perception on what we previously perceived to be a bad or negative situation or an unfavorable situation, let's say, okay? So that one is so massive. And that's why I say relationships might be coming up. It's probably coming up and it could literally be relationship with yourself. And the way I always look at it is I'm always joyful when things come up. And I say that because I'm at the place in my healing is when things are coming up, that means I'm getting ready to make a quantum leap. And things are coming up, that means they want to be loved on, healed, and transmuted out of my energy so that I can vibrate higher because I don't have as much shit pulling me down, right? I'm just able to naturally, and not that I'm not capable of going higher, but it's like you're hindered at times by your shit, right? And so when you're able to vibrate higher by transmuting your energy, making quantum leaps, because when we've been like, people find myself included, I've found myself where I get stuck and I'm just like, why can't I make it to this next stage? But then all the shit that's coming up that's trying to get me to the next stage, I'm like, oh no, go away. I don't want to look at you. And so then I stay stuck, right? This was my patterns in the past, and that might be resonating with you if that's something that's coming up. I want to encourage you to look at yourself and look in the mirror of what do I want to do with the situation? How do I want to create with this, right? And so being able to get super clear on that right now through this time is so, so favorable. The other favorable thing is Mercury is trining Mars, and they're both in air signs. So air is about the intuition, the higher mind, correlating that with Pisces energy of the intuitive nature, that free-flowing, type of thing, doubling up on those energies, right? And so what this is really talking about is it can cause some confusion. So you might be feeling like, you could be feeling during like the lead up and in the initial like intensity of the energies, there's like a little bit of like confusion or brain fog, but coming out of it, it should start to clear up, and it should clear up fast if you are feeling that. But the other side of it is just like this crystal clarity, right? Divine intuitive hits, and it's just super clear and everything is coming in. And so the biggest thing with this is to take that time, is self-care. I mean, the new moon is all about kind of like a slower energy anyways. So yeah, getting more rest, maybe taking a bath, going on a hike. Sorry, I have like a piece of hair in my eye. There it goes. And going out for the dog, taking your dog on the walk, whatever it might be for you. This is the time to really kind of go within and hold space. That's something I have done for years where, something's happening, or especially in the midst of like the chaos, where I'm able to recognize, okay, I see that I'm being pulled to react this way. I don't want to react in a negative way. So I'm going to come to the 0 point of consciousness and just observe until I'm ready to make the choice and how I want to respond, right? And it's in this point of consciousness that I'm just like, oh, I'm open. I'm fully surrendered to whatever is divinely going to come my way. I'm fully surrendered to receiving the divine answers as they are. And I'm fully surrendered in this moment. And I see that this is always working out for me. This is happening of my divine. And it's not to put like this, rosy colored lens on it, right? I'm not like trying to like be like, oh, everything's glorious and positive. No, like there's some deep, dark shit that's been going on, like that goes on, right? Like I'm not dismissing that. However, I myself am able to recognize, okay, yeah, all of this chaos is happening. I'm addressing it, but my energy is not dropping. Why? Because I've been able to heal myself enough to where I'm able to start spotting. And that's what this is really like calling y'all to do, is to step into that 0 point of consciousness, observe, right? And if you're struggling too, that this course that I'm getting ready to, we're about to start another cycle. We have a 5-month intensive course coming up. And if that's something, if you are deep in this healing right now, this is meant for someone because I'm being so called to push this. My links are in the description. We have a 5-month intensive course coming up. We do a lot of spirituality, business, interrelationship, working on intercourse, processing your trauma itself, and like actually energetically discharging it, because that's where a lot of people find themselves is they're stuck too energetically and they need to discharge it, right? And so we have one coming up. I have a free strategy session you can call. We can talk and see what's going on and see if we'd be a good fit. And if nothing else, make sure you join that free event on Sunday, February 26th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Links are in the description, because y'all, for real, these times are so intense and so many, like, that's why I just got a message. 2023 is such an intense year for healing and transformation and stepping out into your own and action and just like moving forward. And one of the things that is hindering, I mean, it hindered me too. I couldn't step fully into my own, right? Until you start to really dig deep and pull up the energetics of our traumas. And so if that's you, you're being called and that's resonating with you, I want to encourage you to book a free strategy session call with me. I would love to sit down and talk with you and see what we can figure out to help you make your next quantum leap. So the other thing that is happening too, it's a lot of end of cycles as a whole. So we have Pluto, who is currently at 29 degrees of Capricorn. It's been in that sign since 2008. It is about to shift into Aquarius, and we're in the age of Aquarius, and it's the first. And so it's like this whole synchronistic aspect with that. And that's like where like the shadow side and all of that stuff is like really kind of coming up. Then we also have Saturn at 28 degrees of Aquarius, and it's moving into Pisces on March 7th. Venus of 29 degrees of Pisces as well. And so if you have your notebook, some of the journal prompts I would love for you to really meditate with is first, what do you need to release and end? And so what is it you are needing to let go of? This could be relationships, as that's a huge theme right now. It is probably going to be something relationship related. I love that I've had the show Me Connections being a Pisces and randomly this week, constantly running into Pisces readings, anything about Pisces. My moon is in Pisces too. So I'm a Pisces. I love it. So awesome. All the see synchronicities, right? I love that, Dawn, for you that you're able to put that together. I love the synchronicities. And good morning, everybody who is catching us live. I'm super excited. Hit the heart button. No, I totally get it. A lot of connections. And see, that's what I mean, though. It's like everything's amplifying, and it's only going to get faster this year, y'all. So like, seriously, we're like in this, I see we're kind of like in this like new, not new, but like, we're like starting to like get ready to birth some big stuff. But then like it's like March is kind of like a big crescendo is what I'm really starting to see, or what I've been feeling is like March and even April too, where it's like all of this energy is really starting to pick up, and it's like really the new starts to activate, and it's amazing. So I'm just freaking excited. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I've been talking about this since like last October, and I'm like, yeah, we're getting ready to like do some big stuff, and the collective is ready. For real, y'all, like the collective is actively ready to heal. The collective is actively ready to do the work. The collective is just so ready to awaken. I just got chills. Awaken to their soul's purpose and the divine, and like the real divine truth, not this fake crap that we have all over the place, but like the real stuff. And it's just really exciting. So for journal prompt, what do you need to release and end? And then the one that I really want you to get clear on for our meditation is what is the one thing you want to manifest right now? And it could be healthy relationships. It could be healing a wound with your child. Maybe you and your child are in a feud. Your spouse, your whatever relationships it might be. Like, what is the one thing that you are wanting to actively manifest right now? I love it. Says I got chills and I'm coming to your live. First meditation ever in 2020 about the moon. I love it. That's so awesome. Oh man, this is what, 2023 now? Yeah. So much. I think about the world back in 2020 and just like how much everything as a whole has changed. And just, oh, I got chills too. I love it. Oh, I just went right up my spine. Oh, I love it. If you want to share your meditations, drop them in the chat wherever you're watching this at. I'd love to hear it, love to energize them, love for everyone else who comes behind you to energize them. So feel free to type whatever it is you're wanting to actively manifest right now, because y'all, for real, y'all know I read energy and I just sit back and observe and just witness. And man, it's so hot right now. And it's beautiful, right? Because it's like, I am so grateful that I'm aware of this. I'm so grateful that I recognize what's happening so that we can use it for the divine, so that we can use it to our benefit, right? And so just how amazing is it that we are awake and we get to create the new earth. We get to create the foundation. Like, I always think of it as like the founding fathers of like the new, right? It's the collective, because the reality is, y'all, we like, you figure my one impact has an impact on others. And then though that impact on them has an impact on others. I mean, and it just keeps, it's that butterfly effect. And so it's just, oh, I just got so many chills. I love it. It's so beautiful and humbling, and it's just such an honor. It's always such an honor to serve. Yeah, lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything else. I can't make this shit up, y'all. So I was just asking, what does the collective need to hear right now? What is it, the message, overall message we need to get into? And it's, yeah, lifting the veil. And this is exactly what, oh, I just got so many chills. This is exactly what is happening. It's everything. And if you caught my stuff on the full moon in Leo on February 7th or something, 2023, that was so big about all the dark stuff coming up, right? Because it's needing to be healed. It's again, had to do a lot with love and relationships. And it was just all of the dark stuff. And it was emerging, whether you wanted to see it or not, it's coming. And if you chose to maybe push it down, a lot of that stuff might be coming back up now too. So that could be another thing that's happening. And lifting the veil, lift the veil of our human shit. Oof, I just got chills. Just lifting it, because we put so many lenses on stuff, and things you can do is just asking, the divine, put it out there. I fully receive the divine messages and the divine guidance. I fully receive today the help of, if you have angels or you work with different deities or God or whatever of the divine that you work with, it does matter, but it's like, it also doesn't matter, because there's so many positive divine entities, but at the same time, we are all one. We are all one creation, but we are also expressed. And so it's, as long as your intent is of the divine, your intent is pure, and your intent is to have that innocence, that Christos innocence, man, it helps get rid of all the human shit, all the human perceptions, right? All that human stuff we want to put on that makes things have meaning, that makes things have identification. And then, of course, if someone has a different identification of the same thing, there's all this dividedness when it comes back to that one. And so that's what I feel like I need to clarify, that it does matter. But at the same time, if your beliefs differ from mine, or I say something that you're like, oh, I don't believe in, it's okay. Like, my intent is pure. Your intent is pure. We're good. I love you. And it's coming from my heart, well needed. I love it. Oh God, I just keep getting chills. I'm so excited. I love doing lives. I miss doing lives. I love connecting with y'all live. So I'm glad you guys were able to catch this, because it really is so powerful, y'all. I'm just so over the moon with emotion with this stuff. So drop in the chat what you're wanting to manifest. Oh, the other thing was sleep issues. I've been having them too. Because then you can kind of tell like the intensity of the energies too. And sleep cycles will definitely be impacted when that happens. And sleep has been just such a disruption. So just, if you've been having issues with sleep, just, it's okay. Breathe through it. Try to rest and, take a little extra time this weekend. And, it'll on the other side of this new moon, everything should chill out. So, which for at the time of this recording is like next week. So that's okay. All is good. So I'm going to pray us in really quick. And then we're going to start our meditation actually with some breath work for about a couple minutes. And so if this breathing techniques resonates with you, it's called box breathing. And what we're going to do when we're breathing, you'll see my hand off on the side, and I'll be counting. So if you're trying to like get the rhythm down, you can follow along. but ideally having your eyes closed, and we'll breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. And so what we're doing in this particular way is we're actually helping our autonomic nervous system relax and settle down, because a lot of times just coming in, especially if you're like, yeah, kids running around or whatever, our nervous system can be super like, ugh. So it's helpful to do breathing. And so that's part of what I want to start incorporating with my stuff, is like different breathing techniques to expose you, that if this resonates with you, because one may not resonate with you, but another might. And so being able to expose people to different things is something that was beautifully put on my heart recently. So I am expanding into this. So with that being said, go ahead and just close your eyes right now and just rubbing your left and your right hands together, feeling that beautiful friction. Feeling this beautiful connectedness, feeling this beautiful energy that we are cultivating right here and right now. And I am just so excited. I'm so excited because I already see everything that's been done. I see the beautiful restorations. I see the harmony. I see the love. I see the collective just rising its energy as a whole. And I'm just so proud of everybody. And I'm so grateful and humbled to be here with everybody right here and right now, who is cultivating this divine purpose for love to all and harm to none, of their cultivation of what it is they're wanting to create. And knowing the truth in this, knowing the love, knowing the healing, knowing the togetherness, the unity that is being brought forth in these divine creations that are being created with that crystalline Christos energy of, oh, just pure innocence, love, and compassion, and just purity from the very depths of our heart. And I'm just so thankful and grateful that we're able to witness this right here and right now. And I'm just witnessing everybody who is showing up for themselves and celebrating them, celebrating their effort, because if they weren't here, then their families and their friends and the people that they get to serve and touch won't be able to be as served as when they are able to show up for themselves, heal, lift up, and cultivate what it is that they are actively creating right here and right now. And I'm just knowing the truth, the love, the creation, and all of this. And so it is. Amen. All right. And with our eyes still closed, we're going to step into our breathing. And we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. And so we're going to start with breathing in, hold, out, hold, 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 in, hold, out, in, or hold, in, hold, out, hold, in, hold, out, hold, and take a big belly breath in. I'm just releasing with an audible out. And with our eyes still closed, you can place your hands over your heart if that feels good, or over your solar plexus. And I just want you to get incredibly comfortable and just feeling where your body is making contact with the ground right here and right now. And just allow yourself to physically make contact with the ground and just noticing what it feels like. Does it feel firm? Does it feel cold? Does it feel hot? Does it feel soft? And just really noticing what it feels like against your body. And as you're feeling into this moment, feeling into this space, and being completely present with yourself, I want you to imagine this clockwise circle as you deeply connect with Mother Gaia and feel into that earth energy, that calm, relaxed, loving energy. Taking a deep breath in, slowly letting it out. And I want you to imagine there's like a little fish hook on the back of your jeans and it pulls your hips forward. I want you to pull your belly button back towards your spine and lift your chest up as you roll your shoulders back. Oh. Open up those energy centers. Feel them opening up, and maybe it feels good to stretch. Oh, it does. And just feeling your energy centers open up and liven up, and just feel into the energy. And I want you to imagine this beautiful red ball of energy right in your pelvic bowl. And feeling into this warmth, feeling into this relaxation, this safety. And I want you to imagine this energy pulling up into those different energy centers, into your sacral, into your solar plexus, past your heart, through your throat, through your third eye, through your crown, and just allow yourself to open up like a funnel. And just allow yourself to be connected to the divine as it just pulls your energy up, and feel your body start to move and just start to activate and start to open up your energy centers, and just feeling this energy drawing up from your pelvic bowl through your crown and connecting to the divine, to your guides, to your team, God, whatever it is that you choose to work with. Just allow yourself to connect. Allow yourself to open up to the divine. Taking a deep breath in, slowly letting it out. And as you're feeling into this beautiful energy and just activating, and imagine it's kind of looping back around, back into Mother Gaia, and just allowing yourself to start actively creating the energetic spark inside all of your cells. Starting at the tips of your toes, feeling that tingly sensation, that lively electrical sensation moving up through your legs, to your knees, and to your thighs. Feeling that electrical sensation through your hips and your belly, down your arms, into your fingertips, and up into your neck, into your third eye, and just through your crown, and allowing yourself to create this conductivity through your consciousness, and activating and energizing what it is you're doing right here and right now. And feeling into this beautiful activation, feeling into this energetic field, taking a deep breath in, slowly letting it out. And placing your hands over your heart or your solar plexus. It doesn't really matter in any other area or other way. Whatever feels good to you, there's no right or wrong. But I want you to take your energy to your solar plexus, right where your breastbone kind of ends, and that soft spot right there, that's your energy center. And you can even place one of your hands over it and just allow your palms to open up over, and just allow yourself to activate within. And I want you to bring back to consciousness what it is, that one thing you wanted to manifest right here and right now. What was it you wrote down? And I want you to envision it out of your mind's eye right here and right now, and see yourself, and just get an idea of what it would look like. You don't even have to be in it. Just if you were watching a movie screen, what would it kind of look like? What would that life look like? What would that relationship look like? What would that financial, bank statements look like? Whatever it might be. What are you trying to cultivate right now? So you can see yourself, maybe opening your phone and opening up your bank app, and that's your bank balance. Or your spouse shows up a certain way every single day and allows you to behave in the way that you're wanting to show up in. And however that's feeding into it, however this is showing up, what is it that it would look like if you're watching a movie? I just want you to get really familiar with it. What does that look like? What do you think the person who is living that life would feel like? What do you think their thoughts would be? And just allow yourself to get curious without judgment. And if you feel yourself going like, oh, well, I'll never be, or anything negative, it doesn't matter. It's just a movie. You're just watching a movie. What would the script look like? want you to get inside the head of this person, of what that looks like and how that is applying to you. And I want you to imagine this beautiful white bubble, if you have your hand over your solar plexus. This beautiful white bubble out of your palm, just enveloping this energy center. It's the color yellow. And enveloping this beautiful energy center and this crystalline energy that is penetrating from your hand or hands. And allow yourself to just hold space for the healing and the transmuting of energy that is not in alignment with your calling, your soul's purpose. And just allow it to heal. There's no judgment. And if something's coming up, write it down. And then deal with it after the meditation. If it's coming up for a reason. Don't run. But don't stay there either. Come back to your solar plexus. Come back to this creation and this healing. It wants to be loved on. It wants to be felt. And it's a beautiful opportunity to heal. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Just allow yourself to feel into the healing energy of your solar plexus right here and right now as it is activated by this crystalline energy that you have emitted into your body through your own beautiful divine energy, that you are actively cultivating this healing process and everything that is hindering you from stepping forward into your power, into your oneness, into your sacred divinity that is completely healed. It is completely transmuted. It is completely moved out of your energy and out of your body right here and right now. Just welcoming this healing, welcoming whatever is surfacing right here and right now, whatever is showing up for you. It's not good or bad, it's just information. It's just simply trying to show up and tell you something. Taking a deep breath in, slowly letting it out. Now I want you to go back to that movie screen and through your third eye. And this time, I want you to place your hand over your belly button. This is your sacral area. It's about 2 fingers below your belly button and then inward. And just holding space for the center. And I want you to go into this reality that you're creating. And I want you to feel into what the emotions would be for the individual who is experiencing the completion of the manifestation you just witnessed happen on this movie screen. What would the emotions be? I want you to feel into this beautiful loving energy. Feel into this cultivation of the positive and uplifting emotions that this individual would feel every single day of living the life with the manifestation left all hearts and that you are actively creating right here and right now. And as you're feeling into these emotions and allowing it to just kind of completely take over your body, And allow yourself to just swim in this uplifting energy and just this positivity and just like, oh, such yummy juiciness, this amazing life, whatever it is you're wanting to create. And just allowing yourself to be in this emotion. And as you're sitting here, I want you to take that energy and go right up your energy centers like we did before. But this time I want you to stop at your third eye and allow these emotions to be projected onto the movie screen of the individual that you're watching. Live this manifestation. Live the life you're creating. Live with the emotions that you are feeling, because it is your life you're creating. It is a beautiful thing. It is exciting. I am so excited for you. This stuff is cool, man. Being able to create this and just honoring you and witnessing every single person right here and right now. Oh, so beautiful. And just allowing your emotions to project onto the screen. Allow your emotions to penetrate and feel deep into the canvas. Taking a deep breath in. Slowly letting it out. Now I want you to imagine you are to climb through the movie screen. And you are now in the movie set. You are now on everything that you were just creating. And now it is you that is living this life. It is you that is stepping into this wisdom. It is you that is stepping into this healement. It is you that is stepping into this quantum leap. It is you who chooses what life we want to create from here on out. What is it you are actively wanting to feel in your every single day life, right here and right now? What does your bank account look like? What does your relationships look like? What does your career look like? What is you that you are wanting to create that is the most divinely aligned path that you are able to comprehend for your soul's purpose right now? Just allowing yourself to fully be in that whole life, feeling into these emotions, feeling into the positivity, feeling into the excitement, feeling into that joy and the happiness and the peacefulness that you experience. What does that look like? What does it feel like to live in this life every single day? Taking a deep breath in. Let it out. I'm just sitting here holding space for everything you've created and knowing the divinity, knowing the love, knowing, oh man, this is the next quantum leaps. I'm excited. I just see so many things people are creating and it is exciting. I am so proud of you all for being here and showing up and giving yourself some self-care, being able to tune in, being able to be loved on, being able to be in this one space. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you for all of you showing up, expending your energy, being here, creating this harmony. For we truly are the founding fathers of the new earth. As it's happening now, y'all, we are creating it. It is cool. And we are able to do so much. Like, we are just really powerful beings, y'all. I am so grateful for all of you showing up, for all of you being here, for all of you witnessing to yourselves, the power that we have. Oh. And I am so excited. And I say yes, yes, yes to all of the creations made here today, right? With love to all and harm to none, and in this beautiful space. And we take a deep breath in and just slowly letting it out. And when you're ready to start to move again, you can start to wiggle your toes. You can start to breathe, hopefully. Take some more deep breaths if it feels good. Oh, man. If you are watching on my ScrewTube channel, I have like 2 strikes. So y'all do me a favor, go over to my Rumble channel. I've been trying to create an uncensored platform as all the things are happening. But yeah, I got 2 strikes. So if I disappear off ScrewTube, you know why. But I do have a backup channel. Go to my link tree. I have that one on there already if it's not posted in the description. But thank you, y'all, for being here today. I love y'all so much. Congratulations on your manifestations. As when we realize how powerful it is and that we truly are able to make our reality come true, just like you are able to manifest and create in your body, y'all, man, whoo, that's why I'm so excited, because it's just like, no, this is like really happening. Like, you want to create money, you want to create abundance, you want to create your divine purpose, like, it's done. It's already done. As long as you allow yourself to energetically align, it's already done. So with that, my beloved, I will catch y'all next time. Take care, and now go be great, my loves.